Well, Steve, a pretty remarkable game. Obviously, trying the final couple of minutes to win it. Just some of your emotions after that victory.
Bit surprised, I think. It was a weird one. It was 10-all at half time, and we were really pleased at half time with what we'd done. The couple of moments of ill discipline had cost us some points, but we felt, pretty much everything we'd done would have been really good up to that point. We felt with them having a player in the bin at the start of the second half, we could impose ourselves early on, but we didn't. And weirdly, me and Susie spoke for about 70 minutes. We've not been in that half for the first 30 of that second half. So I think in some ways we probably expected we were going to come off the wrong side of the result, but the resilience to then get those 2 tries in that last probably 5 or 6 minutes was absolutely amazing. But what I think it's relevant to is that we had a disappointing result 3 weeks ago against Gloucester, and we tried to turn that into a positive in terms of things that we could learn. And I think if that hadn't have happened, we probably wouldn't have won today. So the girls deserve a huge amount of credit for how they've learned and improved over the past couple of weeks.
And you mentioned the fact you weren't really in it for the first half an hour of the second half.
Yeah.
What was said? There was that injury break obviously happened. The game just seemed to flip up to that point. What was said to the players at that point to change to how the game went?
Nothing came from us. It was the players. So you'd have to ask one of them. I don't know what they said to each other, but whatever it was, it seemed to work. I think what we did was that we changed the game plan a little bit. So where we were struggling for that 30-minute period was we were getting turned over in our own half because we were overplaying. We played a little bit more field position. We went to our drive a little bit more. So there was a slight tweak to the game plan. But that's still down to the players to execute it, and that's exactly what they did.
Obviously, the driving more, 3 tries from that this afternoon. It was unbelievably successful. How pleased are you with the effort that went into that particular aspect of the game?
Really pleased. We were a little bit disappointed from the Worcester game, and we do feel that we see it as part of our attack. It's such a crucial element of our game. But one thing that I always align it with is how many did we concede? And the great thing is that our Mouldy was really good today, so we got good returns from our Mouldy, we got good returns from our ball attack, and it's a crucial element of our attack. So to get us 3 today is great.
And obviously it's a vitally important time, obviously with so many players being away at the World Cup to blood new talent. How pleased are you with the development of some of these young players?
Really pleased. That's probably the biggest thing for me, and I said it in the interview in the week. Regardless of scoreline, there's players here that are getting opportunities they probably or wouldn't necessarily get, or the number of them that we're getting to get opportunity at this period of time they wouldn't necessarily get. I just mentioned for 2 of them today, Abby Middlebrook and Lizzie Hanlon, loose head and tight end, 20, 21-year-old kids going up against senior experienced premiership props and doing exceptionally well, and that bodes really well for the future of our team. So really pleased with them 2 in particular. That doesn't mean there wasn't others, because there was a whole raft of them.
And finally, you head into your final group game against Harlequins next weekend.
Yeah.
Obviously, with a chance of getting into the semi-finals in the new year. What are your thoughts heading into that one?
Well, we hold the cup, and we targeted to win it last year, and we were fortunate enough to do it. And when you hold a trophy, you want to retain it. So yeah, it's a big game. It's another opportunity for these girls to get exposure to real top end competition. But yeah, we want to win, so we'll approach it as we do every game and give ourselves the best possible opportunity to do that.
That's great. Well played today, Steve.
Cheers.